Manifestation is one of the most popular topics in the self-help spiritual community, but it's also one of the most misunderstood. Every day you see quick tips on social media, promises of instant abundance, or rituals designed to hack the universe. And while many of those ideas sound appealing, most of them miss the deeper truth. Manifestation is not about forcing reality to change or tricking life into giving you what you want. It's not about chasing gimmicks, shortcuts, or magical formulas. At its core, manifestation is about alignment between your conscious and subconscious, your beliefs and your actions, your inner world and your outer desires. Without alignment, nothing sticks. With it, change becomes almost inevitable.
The first truth we need to talk about is that manifestation is always working, whether you realize it or not. People often say it's not working for me, but manifestation is not something you turn on and off like a light switch. If it was consistent and constant as gravity, you're always attracting experiences, people, and opportunities that match your dominant state. The challenge is that the subconscious usually has a stronger influence than the conscious mind. You might consciously declare, I want more abundance. But if your subconscious holds memories of scarcity, fear, or guilt around money, then the vibration being broadcast is conflicted. And the universe reflects the strongest signal. That's why many people find themselves repeating old patterns, even when they've set new intentions. The subconscious is trying to keep them safe by steering them towards the familiar. True manifestation requires us to meet those subconscious patterns with compassion and to update them so they no longer resist the new reality we're falling in. But think of it like driving a car. Your conscious mind has one foot pressing on the accelerator, aiming towards your goals. But your subconscious mind has the other foot pressing firmly on the brake. The result is frustration, resistance, and exhaustion. It feels like you're working hard but going nowhere. The shift happens when you release the brake by reprogramming those subconscious beliefs. Tools like journaling, therapy, EFT tapping, and inner child healing give the subconscious the reassurance it needs to let go of the old and trust the new. When that happens, your inner world begins to line up with your outer intentions, and manifestation stops feeling like a struggle.
Second truth is about patience. We live in a culture addicted to speed. We want results now, instant answers, instant downloads, instant transformation. But manifestation doesn't work on demand. It works according to the law of gestation. Just like seeds need time to grow roots before they sprout, your desires need time to take form. This is the part most people struggle with. They think waiting means nothing is happening. But in reality, waiting is when the most important shifts occur. If you've ever planted something, you know that most of the growth happens underground before you see anything above the surface. Now, this is also true with manifestation. The unseen stage is where your subconscious rewires, your energy reorganizes, and the pieces of reality begin to arrange themselves. Patience is not passive, it's an active trust. It's choosing to hold the state of belief long enough for the outer world to catch up. Without patience, many people quit right before the breakthrough. With patience, you grow into the person who can sustain the results. That is why patience is such a powerful teacher. It strengthens your faith and builds your character. If every desire manifested instantly, we wouldn't learn discipline, trust, or gratitude. Imagine if you wished for a new body and woke up with it overnight. You'd miss the growth that comes from persistence, self-care, and showing up for yourself day after day. The waiting period allows us to embody the new identity fully. not just chase after the outcome. So the next time you feel impatient, remember that delay does not mean denial. It means that roots are growing stronger underground, preparing to support the reality that you've asked for.
The fake truth is that gimmicks don't create change. Tools can be helpful, but they are not the source of your power. A crystal grid without your belief is just a pile of soap. Moon water without your conviction is just water. A vision board without alignment is just pretty paper. What matters is the energy behind the practice. That energy comes from nervous system regulation, energy hygiene, and mental clarity. When your nervous system is stuck in flight or fight mode, you're too busy surviving to receive. When your environment is draining or filled with negativity, your vibration becomes clouded. And when your mind is cluttered with doubt and overthinking, your intentions are scattered. This is why simple practices are often the most powerful. Conscious breathing, meditation, gentle self-talk, or EFT tapping can calm the nervous system and open the door to receiving. Once your inner world feels safe, the outer world responds. I see so many people chase elaborate rituals, hoping for a breakthrough, when the breakthrough they really need is actually about simplicity. The real shift doesn't come from rituals performed under the full moon. It comes from clearing out the mental clutter, releasing the fear, and choosing alignment daily. The truth is, consistency beats complexity every single time. If you want manifestation to flow, focus less on rituals and more on your internal state. Because when your energy is aligned, even the simplest action can carry extraordinary power.
The fourth truth is that consuming information is not the same as transforming. We live in an age of information overload. There are books, podcasts, courses, and videos on manifestation everywhere. And many people become addicted to collecting more knowledge. They convince themselves that the next piece of information will finally unlock their success. But information alone doesn't create change. Application does. It's like reading 100 cookbooks but never cooking a meal. You may feel knowledgeable, but you're still hungry. Transformation happens when you embody what you've learned, not when you collect more facts about it. Integration is where magic happens. Choose one or two practices that resonate and come to them daily. That's how identity changes. And when your identity changes, your reality changes. This is also why so many people feel stuck despite being well-read and highly educated in self-help. They become information collectors instead of action takers. They're consuming as a way to avoid the discomfort of change. True transformation requires practice. It requires repetition. It requires living the principles, not just knowing them intellectually. Even a small daily habit done with consistency will outperform endless learning without application. So ask yourself, what's one practice I can embody today? And then do it. That's where manifestation becomes real.
The fifth truth is that morning routines alone aren't enough. Morning rituals can be powerful. Meditation, gratitude, journaling, visualization, but they only set the tone. If you spend the rest of your day reacting in fear, doubting yourself, or spiraling into negativity, that morning practice won't carry much weight. Manifestation isn't about one sacred hour, it's about who you are being consistently across the entire day. It's in the way you speak to yourself after a mistake. It's in how you show up during challenges. It's in whether you let circumstances dictate your energy or you consciously choose your state. Manifestation is identity work, and identity isn't built in an hour. It's built moment by moment throughout the day. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time. It means you develop awareness. When you notice old patterns rising, you gently redirect yourself. Over time, those micro choices accumulate. They create a new default state. That state becomes your new baseline vibration and your reality adjusts to match it. So while a morning routine is valuable, it's the daily embodiment that matters most. Manifestation is not a moment, it's actually a lifestyle.
And that leads us to the final truth. Manifestation isn't just about getting things, it's about becoming someone new. Your desires are not random, they're invitations to grow. They're mirrors showing you where you're ready to expand, that you're ready to heal, and who you're ready to become. When you approach manifestation this way, the process becomes deeper and richer. Instead of obsessing over outcomes, you focus on embodying the version of you who already holds them. The universe isn't a vending machine, it's a mirror. And when you grow into the person aligned with your desires, the mirror reflects it back with incredible clarity. That's why the real gift of manifestation isn't the outcome itself, it's who you become along the way.
If today's talk helped you see manifestation in a new light, take a moment to support the channel. Like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future insight. And if you know someone who needs this message, please share it with them. It could be the spark that changes their perspective. So until next time, think differently, dream boldly, and create consciously.
I'm a quiet rebel, I don't need a shower. Changing the world from the inside out. No fist in the air.